Hello, and welcome to TCI Rules of the Road. In this episode, we're talking about roundabouts. Roundabouts are used to keep the flow of traffic in consistent motion. Since we are British Overseas Territory, we drive on the left side of the road. This means we drive around the roundabout in a clockwise direction and give way to incoming traffic from the right. Here we see an example of just that. A motorist will wait before entering the roundabout and give way to those coming from the right, as well as those already on the roundabout. It is important to note and understand that roundabouts are indeed separate roads. So, in addition to them being at the center of road junctions, they too require signaling to inform other drivers of your intentions. This is why it makes sense for people to be on the roundabout when using the roundabout and exiting the roundabout when going elsewhere. Therefore, every road that leads to the roundabout will be considered and referred to as an exit. When it comes to roundabouts, whoever is already on the roundabout has the right of way. Legally, we must all yield to them. This roundabout has 4 exits. We count the exits in a clockwise direction, which is how we know our exit when it comes. There are signs on the side of the road and signs on the road itself that should help you if you already know the name of the location where you're going. There are minor roads that will be explained in another episode where drivers must always yield to oncoming traffic from the right at a crossroads. The vehicles on the major roads will always have the right of way. Whatever road crosses the T at a crossroads, that would be considered the major road. If you are not sure whether you are on a minor road or a major road, there will be signs and lines, also explained in another episode, on the road. On the signs, the thicker lines represent the major roads for major traffic. The thinner lines represent the minor roads. Some roundabouts are fairly simple, with 1 lane, and other roundabouts are more complex, with 2 lanes. When you're not sure which lane should correspond with which exit, a general rule of thumb is lane 1 is for exit 1, lane 2 is for exit 2, etc. Going right of the roundabouts. When the exit you plan to take is past the halfway mark, that is, past the 12 on an analog clock, relative to your car's position, the correct and safe way to execute the maneuver is to, starting in the right-hand lane. If there are 2 lanes, signal right, enter the roundabout, and stay close to the roundabout. Slowly spiral out towards your exit like this. Then signal left before you reach your exit, and then take your exit. Going left of the roundabouts. When your exit is directly to the left, that is, before the 12 o'clock, starting in the left lane, if there are 2 lanes, signal left. Enter the roundabout. Keep your signal on, then exit the roundabout, going straight of the roundabouts. If your exit is straight ahead or in the general direction of major traffic, the correct way to execute this maneuver is, starting in the right lane, if there are 2 lanes, no signal. Enter the roundabout. Stay close to the roundabout as you drive around, then signal left before leaving the roundabout. The only exception to these rules would be the larger vehicles that require more space to complete these maneuvers, like these 2 for example. Many times, large vehicles with 10 wheels or more will start in the left lane, entering the roundabout in order to go straight. These types of LGV and HGV vehicles are the only exceptions to these rules of the roundabout. When you see them on the roundabouts, please give them their space.